Hello, hello, hello to you. This is the Inspirational Treasure. And listen, forgive the whole, she don't look like she's doing well thing. I don't feel well physically right now, but I had an urgent question um, for you. We're celebrating resurrection time um, with Jesus the Christ, Yahshua. And I think about him, I think about his walk and what he came to teach us and show us. And I feel a little bit baffled by our treatment of each other, especially those of us who profess to walk after um, Jesus' example. What do you think would happen if we really walked like he did? If we stopped looking at the superficial stuff and only judge people based on what's happening on the inside of them and not even judge them based on it? But what if we actually only looked at that? The scripture says that God looks at the heart, right? Man looks outward. We're looking at everything that we think is right and judging people based on that. Jesus had an appearance in this earth that touched people all over that hemisphere, all that part of the world. People were healed, and he didn't walk up and say, "Oh, excuse me, are you this or that?" first. They were just healed. They were just fed. They were just taught. It wasn't, let me separate and decide who I'm going to deal with and not. When they asked him what the greatest commandment was, he said, love the Lord your God and love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commands hangs all the laws and prophets. You ever think about that? Love is law. That's it. And I'm not saying don't have a standard. I'm not saying choose what you want to believe in and stand on. Romans 14 is very specific about that. Let every man be convinced within themselves. Because anything not done in faith is sin. So if you're believing something, or you're going around and quoting something, or you're judging people based on something that you think is right, guess what? The next person can prove their point just like you can prove yours. What would happen if we took the example of Christ for real and just loved, served, not based on what we think, but based on, this is just what I'm here to do? Think on these things. Let your heart be what people see first. Why does God look at the heart while man looks at the outward? Because it's superficial. Think about it. Love you. Just because I can. Talk to y'all soon.